Hi everyone, so I'm working on the hexagon crochet stitch pattern, and I quite honestly started it yesterday for the first time ever. I watched some YouTube videos and I started making them. My first one was totally, it looks good, but it was actually wrong. My second and third one were not so bad, but they're getting better. Only made this many, made 5. But I'm taking this video so that I kind of remember what I'm doing, and I kind of remember the mistakes I've made so that I don't try to make them over and over. So I thought I'd share this video because I'm also crochet novice, and so I figured it's kind of nice to also learn from a novice because we're all in the same boat together. And I'll try to point out all the little things that I didn't realize when I was watching other videos here. So anyway, let's get started. I've got some yarn, lots of yarn. I've got yellow because my kids like yellow and they want honeycombs. So, okay. So I've got a 5mm hook. And we're going to start off with a magic circle. So, yarn over your hand. Here's the end of the yarn. And it's going over your hand. This is the tail. 2 fingers, wrap down, up. We've got an X. You can hold that X with your thumb. The back of the yarn being held with your pinky. Now we're going to flip this over. We're going to pull through. Okay. And now I'm going to let go. And I'm going to actually grab the tail of the yarn so I can get ready to work. So we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. This will kind of serve as your first double stitch. And now we're going to make a double stitch. So, 1 and 2. All right, so we've got our first kind of double stitch and 2 double. This first chain 3 is going to count as a double stitch, and now we have this one. And then we're going to do 2 chain stitches, so 1 and 2. And now we're going to come back again, and we're going to do 2 double stitches now. So, and, okay, and again 2 chain. So each of these double chain stitches actually serves as a corner. So you need 6, since we're making a hexagon. That's pretty easy to remember at least. So, okay, 2 more double crochet stitches. And 1 more. Oop. Almost got them all. And now we're going to do 2 chain again. Chain 2. Yarn through. And now 2 more double stitches, double crochet stitches. This is US terminology. I do not know UK terminology. I'm really sorry. All right, double crochet, 1 more double crochet. I kind of talk to myself whilst I'm doing this because otherwise I forget what I'm doing. All right, and now we're going to chain 2 again. We just did 2 double crochets. All right, 2 more double crochets because we need to have 6 sets of these chain stitches. So, and then 1 more. And 1 more. Okay, and I'm going to just pull a little bit on this. Okay, so now you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. We're done. So let's do 2 more chains. So this is kind of side 5, and now we're going to go again in. We're going to make 2 more double crochets. 1, and then here's 1 more. And our 2 chains, 1 and 2. Okay, now let's kind of tighten up. See how this looks. Okay, look, we're kind of getting there. Move these. All right, looks like we've kind of got our first done. So you can have a nitty bitty, and now we're gonna do a slip stitch. So we're gonna go in into that first one, come out, and then pull right through. All right, now we've got 6 sides. Woo! All right, now we're gonna chain 3 again. So do that 1, 2, and 3. All right. And then we're going to go into our first stitch here. Make a double crochet. All right, so we've got 2 in here, and now we're going to work the corner. So again, we're going to work the corners, and the corners are good, easy, because it's the same pattern. So we're going to go in and do a double crochet into the corner. Oh, looks like I got a little tiny something stuck. And do 2 chain stitches, and then 1 more double crochet in the corner. So don't leave the corner yet. All right, so here we go, back into the corner and 1 more double crochet. And there we go. And we've got a chain 2 here. So we have a double crochet, chain 2, double crochet in the corner. And now we're gonna go in and do. So we're gonna have 4 per row. So we've got 3 here, but it will be completed when we come back around. So we're doing 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So we're gonna go right into this tiny little one here. Don't forget this tiny first one. It doesn't even look like it's there, which is why I missed it the first time I made them, and they didn't look right. And then our next. And now we're coming into the corner again. So double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, and you can see, I'll pull them, you see we have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That, and so now we have the corner, and then this begins the next row. So let's start the next row. Let's not forget this little tiny one here. If you forget it, you end up with 3 per row. That doesn't work out so well. And coming back into the corner with a double crochet. Oop, kind of thing got stuck. All right, double crochet, 2 chain stitches, and another double crochet in the corner. All right, see, and there you finish. You've got 4 here again in our corner. We've started the next one in our row. And in we go, double crochet. So you're basically stitching in 2 double crochet, and then 2 of the other 2 double crochet are going into the corners, which is how you end up with 4 double crochet per row. Now you can make your hexagons as big as you want, but I'm stopping at my little honeycomb point. All right, so I did a double crochet, 2 chain stitches, and since I'm in the corner, I'm going in for another. Oop, double crochet. And again, let's not forget the first one in the stitch in the row here, and double crochet, double crochet, coming into the corner, double crochet, 2 chain, 1 and 2, stay in the corner, double crochet. Okay, so it looks like we're doing it right. Might have to just kind of move things around. We've got our new row started. 1 is done. Here we go. Back in. Trying to show you as best as I can. Here, the double crochets, and I'm trying to do this not too fast, because I'll forget. All right, now we're already coming into the corner. So that was a double crochet and chain 2, 1 and 2, and then let's not forget we have to finish it up chain 2, double crochet, and double crochet. All right. And now we can close it out with a slip stitch. See, we've come through. So we should have 4 in each of our corners. So shall we look? Just to make sure. So 4 corner, 4 corner, 4 corner, 4 stitches corner, 4 stitches the corner, and 4 stitches in the corner. All right, cool. So now we have 2 rows. 1 row, 2 rows. So there were 2 stitches in the row in our first level, then there's 4 stitches in the second level, and we're doing 1 more level, so we're gonna end up with 6 in the row. So all right, now we're gonna come and do chain 3, because it serves as one of our double crochets, so poof. And we're gonna get into 1 here. I'm gonna get into the stitch and we'll do a double crochet. We have 1 more stitch here. Get into the double crochet. So we have the chain 3, a double crochet, and now we're coming into the corner. So corner is double crochet, double crochet, chain 2, 1 and 2, and now we're going to go again, double crochet. We stay in the corner. All right, so we've done our corner. So now each are going to have 6 per row, but right now you only see the 4 in this first one because we have to come back all the way around. All right, so now let's not forget our first little tiny stitch here. So let's get that in. If you forget it, you'll end up with 5 per row, which is how my very first one ended up. Okay, and then next, double crochet. And the next. And the 1 more. Let's see, this should have 5 done now. Yep. 1. Should have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because we're going to go into the corner. And our corner gives us 1 in the row at the end. All right, so double crochet. Okay, now we have 6, and we're going to do the chain 2. Chain 2. And 1 more double crochet in the corner. So the pattern's pretty simple this way, isn't it? So it's the double crochet, chain 2, double crochet. And each of the double crochet serves as representing the beginning or the end of their respected row. So this one right here, this one here on my finger is starting the next row. So I'm going to start the double crochet and go into here. And next stitch, double crochet. I'm going to pull a little here, looks like. Oh, I have to pull a bit. I have one of my counters here, stitch counters, which is actually an old earring. Pro tip, amateur tip, stitch counter, use an old earring. Anyway, so let's go back in next stitch. And the next stitch. Now, if you notice, we're doing 4 double crochets in these stitches and then the 2 ends. So we end up with 6 total in our row. All right, we're at the end, so I'm doing my double crochet already. And doing 2 chains and doing a double crochet. Okay, now we're coming on to our next row. Here's our double crochet 1, and then we're going in, and we're going to do 4 of these in the stitches, 4 of the double crochets. I'm going to go a little bit faster, probably not really. Spoken as one beginner to another beginner. But see, look, listen, I learned everything from YouTube watching people. Okay, I watched my mom when I was growing up, and she tried helping me, and I really tried, but totally failed learning from my mom. But here I am, learning from YouTube and kind of maybe teaching a little on YouTube. There's so many amazing people on here, and I just love it. All right, so we did 4 inside. That was the beginning of our, that was coming from the corner, the double crochet. We've done 4 now, and now we're back to our corner. So double crochet, 2 chain, double crochet. That's it. And then don't forget, we're starting, this is start our row. I'm going to do 4 stitches in, so don't forget this little guy here. So double crochet, crochet, double crochet, and double crochet, and back to the corner. So in, double crochet, chain 2, and double crochet. Basically, and we're coming into our last row. So, okay, done our first and our second here. Let's do this. It's 3. And this is 4. This is 5. All right. I'm coming into the corner number 6, crochet, chain 2, 1, and then over, okay, and then double crochet again. Okay, so it looks like we're done, but we're not quite, because we're coming back to our first row here. And so we've done the double crochet, chain 2, double crochet to complete our corner. So we have 1 in the first row, and then we have 2, 3, 4, 5. And you see there's a tiny little gap right here. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're missing 1 double crochet stitch because you can see there's 1 little stitch that hasn't been completed since we've coming all the way back around. So make sure you don't forget that one. And here we go. We're going to put the double crochet in, and voila, we have our 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to just tighten up, and we're going to do a slip stitch to join. It's like people forget to tell you about that slip stitch when you're doing like the circles and these hexagons, and then you're just a little confused. At least I get really confused. Okay, and that's it. And you can continue onwards. It goes in even numbers. You see 2, 4, 6, 8. So, you know, you've got a pattern to work with. That's what makes crochet so lovely. And now I'm going to just cut this, and then you can pull through, and that's it. And then you can, I don't have any yarn needle right now, but again, if you notice, we've got 2, 4, and 6 in each row. And then when you're good to the corner, see, it's a double crochet, this 2 chain stitches in the double crochet. So they are what form the corner. And each of these double crochets form the beginning or the end of a row. So you have the double crochet, which is ending a row here, chain 2, double crochet starting a new row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's it. That's seriously it. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed one beginner to another on making my honeycomb. And you can make tons of these to join them up together and make blankets and table runners and pieces. I'm using these for letting my kids play with them so they can actually have like little honeycombs for their bees because they love bees right now. But that's it, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you.